Hey YouTube. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for your support. Well, what I can say is I feel kind of okay during the day, and yet I feel like I'm puffy in my face. I'm kind of tired, and in the evening the pain sets in. But that is not really what I want to discuss right now. What I want to discuss here is a video from 2003 made by the late David Bowie. Well, I was a huge fan of David Bowie, fantastic musician and artist. But he had a video called New Killer Star in 2003 released. And he's actually trying to tell us something in this video. And in this video I am seeing something in the beginning of it which I have described many times and for a long time, and that is these peculiar colored clouds we have in our sky. And even the light from this sun coming up here has a reddish hue on it, and that is in 2003 he's showing this. And that is something we are seeing practically in these days. And next frame I took from it is that we can see this is probably our own sun, and this is the new killer star with an orbiting planet on it, around it. So what we can see here is that he's showing that we have two stars in our sky. That's pretty clear. And if you look at the picture too, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trees. Well, the number 9 we know is coming from, the evil ones. So they are meticulously put in there, and I think that is on purpose. Next frame, we can see this shoe shiner boy here, and that is something that is going through the video often, and that is the rays coming from it, and the rays are reddish. And it's the rays from this new killer star. There is a link below for you to see the whole video as it is, of course, but this is just what I'm seeing. We again have two stars in our sky, two suns. And again we are having the same thing. We have a sun up here, we have this new killer star, and with an object next to it. And we go to next frame, and the guy here trying to start up his lawnmower. We got the sun, and we got this one, the red new killer star with the rays coming from that. It's not coming from our own sun, but it's coming from this new killer star, the rays. Next frame, here he's sweating. We again have our own sun, and we have the red sun, red Kashina, if you like. And again here, the electrician here, we have the sun, we have the rays coming from the red star, and we can faintly see here in the video that there is a star next to it, or a planet. And in this frame too, this is our sun, this is the Nibiru, Planet7X, whatever, the brown dwarf, and the rays again coming from it. Got a train passing. And here again, and we see the reddish clouds, red skies. Sorry about that. Oh well. But that's what you can see. And again, you can see it, the rays, the red sun, the reddish clouds, and again here we can see it, again a planet next to it. The other sun is here in this frame too, but I didn't manage to get it, but that doesn't matter. And again the lawnmower man, our sun, and the red new killer star. And here again we got the red clouds, we got the rays from the new killer star, red skies. Keep an eye on that, people. I want you to keep an eye on the horizon. I want you to keep an eye on the colors that we are seeing these days, because these colors I did not grow up with. This is a new thing. And again, the red clouds, the rays from this star, our own sun. Looks like there's another planet here. And again, there is another planet. That's the red sun, the brown dwarf, the killer star. This is our sun. And again here, I went back to the 9 trees, and that's pretty much what I have from that video. And there we see the asteroids around our Earth. And what is it that is described in the Bible? That is that an angel took a censer from the altar and cast it upon Earth, and 1/3 of the trees were burned up and all the green grass were burned up. We're also talking about wormwood in Revelation, an asteroid impact that will turn the water bitter, and whoever drinks from it will die. So this is just a short analysis of his video, and this is from 2003. But prior to his death, he made a video called Black Star, which is in itself a very strange and very, I would say, rather creepy video. I actually like the song, downloaded it and put it on my phone so I can listen to it. I also like his new song, or the latest song, called Lazarus. That's a very nice tune too, where he's speaking about his life, how much distress and despair he is. I actually think, as my wife says, that he's trying to call out to our Lord to take him home, because he was in a situation in his life where he would not go to heaven. He would rather go the other way due to his decisions in life. I've heard talk about that he had sold his soul to the devil, and if you do that, there is no return. If you, when that time comes, take the mark of the beast, you are, per definition, have sold your soul to the devil, and there will be no return. So he's trying to tell us something in the year 2003 with this video about a future that you and I will experience. And he ends up again trying to warn us in his latest, the Black Star video. So he's definitely trying to tell us something. That's beyond reasonable doubt. And this video from 2003 pretty much illustrates what it is he's telling us. That is, we are having a second sun. We are having incoming. We are having trouble on our horizon. So the link for the whole video is of course below, and there's no copyright infringement intended in this presentation here. All I wanted to point out, I just stumbled upon it today by looking through stuff, and there it was, and it was probably for my eyes to see and for me to convey to you, so that you can see that what we've been speaking about, us in the Nibiru Planet7X realm, we know what we're talking about. It's been written down by the ancients, and all the way up to today, of the calamities that planet Earth has been facing, and it's always been associated with the presence of this brown dwarf, which do not have a 3,600 year orbit, but rather a 360 year orbit. So it's a repeating occurrence, and it's kind of like a little wink from our Lord that we are astray from the path. And if we look upon the world today, look how astray we are from the path. It is the entire planet except a few which is completely astray. It's worse now than it has ever been before. He's calling upon you. He's calling upon you to come home. Don't apostate. Stay with the Lord. Over and out. God bless you. And for a long time, and that is these peculiar colors clouds we have in our sky. And even the light from this sun coming up here has a reddish hue on it. And that is in 2003 he's showing this. And that is something we are seeing practically in these days. And next frame I took from it is that we can see this is probably our own sun, and this is the new killer star with an orbiting planet on it, around it. So what we can see here is that he shows, I'm kind of tired, and in the evening the pain sets in. But that is not really what I want to discuss right now. What I want to discuss here is a video from 2003 made by the late David Bowie. Well, I was a huge fan of David Bowie. Hey YouTube. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for your support. Well, what I can say is I feel kind of okay during the day, and yet I feel like I'm puffy in my face. Fantastic musician and artist. But he had a video called New Killer Star in 2003 released, and he's actually trying to tell us something in this video. And in this video I am seeing something in the beginning of it which I have described many times.